Yeah, figures. What do I do about this? It's kind of messy. Well, there's a capstone there, though. I kind of want my capstone here early. We'll try it. Hello. I am fiddling in the background just while I wanted to be up a little bit early this time so that I could actually get my stream up in time for the game. So I could actually post it this time. What was played? Basic move. Ooh, am I losing now? Oh, you have like an annoying pivot. I feel fine though. Like a mocha. Oh, oi, 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 oi. That's messy. Blah. Because then I have to do like this. Oh. I'm like losing. I'm like completely losing. That's so weird. And yet it makes so much sense. Yeah, I think I have to play it this way. Why this way? Is it just to have a piece here? I mean, sure, I guess. Block my tempo. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder what to do about this. Like, I can do this way. I'm kind of behind in tempo, though. I think I'm fine. Oh, does that allow that or something? Maybe. I don't really see the problem yet. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Fair enough. And then some like C2 or something? I don't know. This is actually an interesting game though. I want to play this one out. This is so cool. It's a shame I'm losing so hard right now. like it, but I'll play it. Luego lo quita. Should I continue a thread I've missed? Game's gonna start soon, isn't it? Or I need more time, so I'll just play in the meantime. Is this tap and I'm not realizing it? No. This is the problem, right? I'm fine here. Oh, there's E5. Lord. Of course there is. There's like... That doesn't work. There's throw up to C6? That feels wrong. Might try that. I want to see why I lose for this. Yup. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Defend. Ooh, can I do it that way? It's kind of messed up. Maybe I had to do that better. Oh well. Probably just a wall somewhere. Ooh, just a flat somewhere. Deal with the problem. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is GG. Oh well. That was just placating in the meantime. Are they already playing? I thought they said they need more time before they played. What the heck? I was already here for this. And homie really just didn't like... That's so mean. The pings don't come through on my end, so I didn't hear it. That's my fault. But yep, game is coming up. Don't worry, I'm sure Alion will make me. Taborlin, no! Don't be so doubtful of yourself. I might grab some popcorn for this. Hold on. This would be a good popcorn game. Okay. Interesting opening out the gate. Nothing too fancy. This is something that's played. This is something that I have never seen in my life. Alright. Alion has also apparently never seen this in his life, because he is taking more time than I have ever seen him take on move 4. Other than, versus Boris, but that's because when he was playing Boris, he got into this opening that he'd never seen in his life before. So, same difference. Good move. Typical kind of move. I wonder what your plan is, white here is. Yep. Nothing crazy. For any of the, more beginner-esque players who could be watching this, a fair warning, I will be not over-explaining things, just because, like, there's a wild bikefish. I won't be over-explaining too often, because the more I explain everything, the less time I have to just, like, think about the moves. When I'm watching, like, a intermediate game or a beginner game or something, I can generally think through what's happening pretty fine. In this, everything is, like, already hard for me to be able to get all at once, so I have to be kind of on top of stuff. There's a lot of ideas here where it's like, you have to know what the expected move is in order to compute it fast enough. You have to be able to yada. You need experience. And so it'll take me longer to explain everything about this opening than, like, you can already tell. There's been 8 moves played, or 8 moves from each player. So, like, 15 turns. 15 moves, and, like, there's nothing I could explain about this because it's happened in, like, less than 2 minutes. B4? Seems fine. Isn't tack, though. No, just capture. Smart. This is forcing. This is, like, nearly Tinue. Unfortunately, MediocreTaborlin did overcommit and is now paying the price for it. This is, white is now... White isn't completely winning, but it's pretty close to completely winning. Like, you need to make a small nudge. Basically, the only ways that... there are, like, 3 moves that defend this right now, right? So all Alion is gonna do is, like, place over and over again, yep, and then just, like, this, yeah, and just win. It's not complicated, you're just gonna force more moves out. Is E4 playable? E4 is funny. E4 is a move I would play. Looks playable. I like it. D2 is good. You want D2 after E4 because then the point of E4 is to pin the capstone to Rinku. The capstone can't move up or down anymore, and so it's pseudo-pinned. And so you basically have to wall D4. You could flat D4, I guess it doesn't matter, right? And then you can play D2 and it's just like, you're completely screwed. Your capstone is in the middle of nowhere. Because now you can play, like, capstone. I guess if you do it this way, now if you play capstone down, you're in Tinue-ish? No, but, like, now you can just play, like, capstone down. Okay, sure. This just feels out of order. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is completely losing for black. There's nothing to say here. I mean, the game is lost. Yeah, like, okay. Nothing crazy. Sure. Mild annoyance. F1, E1, D1, whatever. Whenever you want. This is why I wanted E4, though. Because now, the capstone coming down isn't quite fake yet. I could be wrong with e4. Maybe it's not a good move, but e4 felt incredibly useful to pin down this capstone. It's not really necessary. e1 is definitely the better move here. Yeah. Oh, it's over. It's completely lost. Okay. GG, go next. Do you make a Tinue threat? Is it worth it to make a Tinue threat? No. You could do some like e2 here, look for like f4 left or something stupid. There's like a bunch of stuff you could do here, right? Well, no. You have to... The problem is, Alion has finally not pinned down black enough to have free tack threats for the rest of the game. Finally, Taborlin has a momentum basically locked in. Unfortunately, it comes at the cost of, like, losing instantly, which isn't great, but, you know. If I were Alion right now, he'd probably be regretting this d1 move. It feels a little fast. I mean, it makes sense. It's just like, why invite the wall over? I guess, like, d1 is fine, though, because, like, you want to keep making flat threats while you can. Look how many captures black has been forced to make here. How many captures is this? Like 6? White's completely ahead on reserves. You can practically afford to wall once. Well, not quite. Again, the one advantage black has here. Yeah, but it doesn't matter right now, Bikefish, because black is going to place a5. I hope. Unless there's something better. Surely not. What? Is there a reason not to play a5 here? I mean, I like this, right? Even if the capstone smashes on c2 or on c3, it unpins your capstone, so you like get to play the game again. It's nice, I'll admit. That's so funny, actually. No, I will admit, this is one of the faster, what is it? This is one of the faster Div 1 games I've seen in a while. Alion seemingly incredibly surprised by this move. Either completely expecting it, but still calculating and thought it would take longer, or absolutely did not expect this. And debating what in tarnation he's put himself up against. I'm debating if smash right now is Tinue. That's what I would be debating. If smash on d2 simply wins the game. Unfortunately, the answer is no. Because amazingly, black's capstone also locks down white's capstone. Right? Black's capstone can't move because white's capstone is here. But white's capstone can't really move because black's capstone is here. Because black's capstone will make its way to c3. You'll play 3 left, 1, 2. Be happy with life. Be completely winning, or not winning. Actually, that might be completely winning for black. If you can get this capstone throw. I guess that's what the idea of wall c2 is, right? Pin the capstone. Sure, I guess. Yeah, white cap back up, but like, junk like that was always going to happen during coup. But now you're on the other side of this capstone, so you're at least like mildly content. And you still have this tack threat on the top of the board that white hasn't really dealt with yet. C3 and C5 are the pivotal squares right now. They are the ways that are, like, maybe not C5. This top 6x2, like 3x2, the CDE 5 through 6 is huge right now. Yeah, sure. Just C2 up. Why not? I guess if C2 up F2, but then just... that's mildly annoying, isn't it? I feel like I'd be happy with this as black. Yeah. C2 up, smash. A5 through up or something. The problem is white still has momentum now. Okay, yeah. I see what you were talking about, Bikefish, is this line where like the capstones white smashes D2 instead of C3 at some point. The difference is white's capstone is on the bottom of the board where all the white pieces are. Black's capstone would also be where all the white pieces are. When you have a liability, you want it near the opponent's pieces so you can capitalize on it. If I have a giant liability and it is near all of my own pieces, it doesn't matter because I can't cash it in anywhere. This liability is nice, right? Because it can move to C5. The one on D2 isn't going anywhere. Like it can't throw up. You could maybe move it down, but like even then you're getting walled. So it's just kind of stuck. It's a big stack, but I don't think you can use it well. The D2 wall is sort of secured by white's flats right now. Eventually it won't be though. In like 10 moves it'll become incredibly useful for white to smash that stack, and then they'll fight over it. Clock's ticking back to even. It's a curious position. If it were me, I would consider throwing my capstone up to E5, to be completely honest. That looks devastating to me. Yep. Plays it. Probably had some line here that he had to calculate. It's probably fine. And just be content with the fact that, like, there is a fundamental problem of how do you stop this white attack? Because I actually don't know. Like, is this playable? Or is white just still free winning? Because white is definitely winning right now. What is the flat count? 9 to 6 plus 2. It's like winning for sure. Oh my god! Oh, you psychopath. Is that Tinuate? Oh my god, it is. You psychopath. That's beautiful. GG. Well played. Nope. That's some crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, GG. Alright. See you next time, guys. I'm gonna put my snacks away. That's so cool. As I rightfully said, how do you stop this white attack? And Alion shows me, in fact, you don't. GG. That Tinue is devastating. Oh my god. What? I mean, it's a typical kind of move, but in such a goofy way. That must hurt. Oh my god. That's evil. I want to see if Wasm even sees this. No. No, the tilt attack thing doesn't even see this move. It's so absolutely absurd. That's... Oh my god. I didn't even realize it was real. What the... That's criminal. It's just Tinue. It's just straight up Tinue. There's nothing you can do. The game ends instantly. GG. Oh my lord. Yeah. I'm not gonna say a whole lot because there's not really anything to say. That was pretty. I'll admit. That was pretty. GG's. I'm gonna turn stream off and go do whatever. That was unfortunately short. Oh my.